Hey gamers, how's it going? I know we literally streamed yesterday, but I'm so happy to see everyone. Got Kuma, we got Kalmata, got Riley. I know we all said happy birthday Kalmata yesterday, but everyone should give their love and appreciation to Kalmata again, because I said so. Just got home from jacking off in public. Wow. I'm so glad you've been having fun going to your locals, Kuma. Hi Stickly. What if I actually open my sparkling water for the stream over here? Normally I do it on the other screen. But here, let's get that crisp going. Part 1. Part 2, the snap. Yeah. It's hard finding new people to hang out with when you're new, and also the worst player. That's something I get worried about with playing new games, because like sometimes certain communities are totally welcoming. They're like, yeah, we love new people, come hang out with us. Sometimes they're kind of like, no. Oh, I gotta say, part of the things I wanted to talk about from my trip. So Sister Bun is also a sparkling water person, and we had sparkling water over my time being there, and I tried 2 new ones and they were really, really good. The first one is the one that I have right now, which is the bubbly coconut pineapple, and it's really, really good actually. Kind of heavy on the coconut, but like I like pineapple coconut that's heavy on the coconut actually. And it was my first time having LaCroix. I had LaCroix, what was it, like peach strawberry? That was really good too. It was very flavored. I I was telling Lex one time that like my favorite flavor of bubbly reminds me of a shoe store, because it kind of tastes like plasticky in a way that I really, really enjoy. But it was nice to have sparkling water that actually tastes like fruit. Give me 1 second. Oh. Where am I? Da. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do. What do you guys think of the... Wait. Perfect. Okay. What do you guys think of the Goosebumps TV show theme song? The part where it has the dog and it's like orf 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 orf. I always thought that part was funny. And there was also the billboard that gets sad. Like it goes like from from normal to like ugh. My mother likes LaCroix. Apparently like Sister Bun's household are a LaCroix household. But it was like first time having it. I don't got the money to splurge on LaCroix. I am firmly a team bubbly, which funnily enough is also vaguely like booze sounding. Something about like sparkling water can also be named the same way as not like a specific type of alcohol, but like if you heard like bubbly or LaCroix, you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like it would be alcohol, huh? But yeah, speaking about being away, last week I finally got home from being at Sister Bun's for a couple weeks. I was not anticipating being there for like 2 weeks. I thought I was gonna be there for like a week and a half, but stuff happened and Sister Bun wanted me to stay longer, and then I did. It was really, really fun. I love spending time with Sister Bun. She's super great. We went to Hello Kitty Cafe. That was really, really fun. They should make a sparkling water brand that's just called Hard Booze. I mean, don't they make alcoholic sparkling hard seltzer? That's what I'm thinking of. Which, funnily enough, I also had over at Sister Bun's. So Sister Bun is at a place in her life where she isn't working, but like in a good way. And she's been doing things to like fill her time besides being like a stay-at-home mom. And one of the things she's really gotten into lately is like drink mixing. She's got a lot of fun things to make coffees, but she also has like fancy what are they called? I was gonna call them elixirs, but they're not elixirs. Like extracts, I guess. And when Papa Bun and I were coming over, she was like, pick up some cheap hard seltzer. And we had hard seltzers mixed with like blueberry extract and elderflower extract, and those were really yummy, actually. Not to be super on brand, but I had a lot of tasty things over at Sister Buns, and that was like one of my favorite parts about being there. We had delicious drinks. We had Hello Kitty Cafe. I had donuts. We went to all you can eat Smooshy. We had all you can eat Smooshy, and I got a caterpillar roll. And Sister Bun said it looked nasty, and I'm like, what the heck? She made me katsu curry. Oh, and we made bagels. It was my first time making bagels. I was kind of surprised how easy it was, because it was like, think of like making bread, except you shape the bread into little balls, little rings, and then you soak them for a bit before you bake it. And that was cool. We made poppy seed with like French onion mix, and we made cheese and jalapeno. Like, I'm not the biggest jalapeno person, but the cheese and jalapeno ones were really, really good. I taught Sister Bun Mancala because we were playing Switch games, and I had 51 Clubhouse games. I wanted to teach her how to play Hanafuda, because I was hyping it up the whole time. I was like, we gotta play Hanafuda. It's like so fun, and the cards are so pretty, but you can only play Hanafuda single player. Like, you need 2 copies of the game if you want to play Hanafuda together. So instead we played Mancala, which is like the game with like the shiny stones. And that was fun. We played it like for an hour straight because we were both hooked on it. I learned Mancala from Club Penguin. I didn't know Club Penguin had Mancala. That's so cool. Yeah, you would think my mom had a handmade board from her grandfather handed down. That's awesome. I would like to get like physical Mancala sometime. You would think I would have been like big on Club Penguin, but weirdly enough, like that kind of passed me by. Same thing with Webkins. I was firmly team Neopets. What else did we do? Oh, we went to the beach. It was my first time going to the beach in like forever. Nispun and I collected kelp. Jesse, don't shorten Club Penguin to CP. Jesse. I almost wrote Aqua in the sand, but I was like, nah, I shouldn't. Nispun and I collected kelp, and I have trouble standing for too long, as you all know. So a lot of my time there was sitting down, and I would like half bury myself in the sand. And Nispun wanted to bury herself in the sand with me, so we buried each other, and we let the waves kind of wash over us. That was fine. I also found a super goth seashell. It was like perfectly black, and I gave that to Sister Bun, because that is like Sister Bun's whole aesthetic. I'm kind of like bright and sparkly. I'm like Kira Kira, but Sister Bun's a little more goth than I am. And I was like, oh, this one's like so perfectly your aesthetic. And she was like, can I have it? I was like, I was gonna give it to you anyway. 22.5 years old. Wow. I thought about looking into my old Neopets account, but also I'm like, I'm kind of scared to. What was I doing on the internet at 7? Your Neopets can drink. Hell yeah. The paintbrush economy changed. Ooh. Is it like better? At least affordable now. That's good. Because when I was playing, like, even though I had the money to buy them, they were expensive. They changed the drop rate, so people hoarding them lost NP on it. I remember back in my day, if you wanted to be like selling brushes was the big thing to do to make Neo points. But if you were just starting out in the economy, being like big business and like selling like reasonably high priced items that were easy to get, Code Stone. I was really big on selling Code Stone. Pretty sure my sister's Neopets account turned into the pet cemetery. Oh, do they not do the free omelets anymore? Oh, no. I remember there was a website. Oh, they do. I just was doing it. There was a website I used to go to keep track of all the daily things to do in Neopets. And one of them was like, watch the movie parentheses ad in Neopia Central. And when I was playing, it was an ad for Kids Cuisine hot dogs. And it had, actually, can I find it? Can I find it for you? It was Casey the Penguin on a planet of hot dogs, and he had a song. I'm blanking on keywords. Kids cuisine hot dog commercial. Oh, it's here. Kids cuisine kooky kids cuisine hot dog commercial.
We last saw Kid Cuisine hurtling through space looking for awesome new foods. Now he's landed on planet
Oh.
Hot dogs! Campfire hot dogs sing this song. Weenies, weenies. French fries, fruit snacks, corn to go along. New from Kid Cuisine. Tons of campfire fun. They're my #1. Campfire hot dogs can't be beat. Yep, you bet your buns.
New Kid Cuisine Campfire hot dogs.
Yeah.
Barbecue no matter where in the universe you are.
That was it. That was the commercial. I watched that 3 times a day for a really good long while, so I could get my free Neopian Central Neo points. that campfire sing this song doodah song belongs to Casey. Let me adjust something real quick here. Oh. What? 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 Huh? Hello? What? Why? Okay. How about I don't fix that then? I'm like, where's my backup? Funny backroom. Okay. Oh, one more thing about my trip before we get into it. I got to play with kinetic sand for the first time, and it was really fun. I liked it. So half of the trip, Nispun was with her dad, so the house would just be me and Sister Bun, and we were like we watched anime and cartoons and movies, but also we played with kinetic sand, and like a lot of it was just us talking about like normal adult conversations or talking about anime while playing with kinetic sand. I think once I get my new bunny job and I start getting paid, I'm gonna get myself some. That was fun. Speaking of which, your overlord is finally employed again. Yippee! I just finished my background check, so I will probably hear back soon about when I start working. I don't want to say anything about it yet. So I want to add some flavor and kind of get a feel for it. But I don't think it's going to change how much I stream, but I think it might change what time I stream. Oh, yes. Everyone, give Riley some congrats on finding a new job too. Riley's also been looking and just got a new one. And honestly, I'm so happy for you. But yeah, Kuma too. We are like a trio of newly employed critters. Very exciting. Yeah, Kuma got a restaurant job again. Very happy. I also wanted to talk about ideas for other streams. Cause there was a few things I was thinking about streaming that I wanted to tell you all about. One, Sister Bun wanted me to play Skyrim. And I was like, you know what? I've never played Skyrim. I think that would be a fun thing to stream. So at some point, I'm going to play Skyrim. The Love Breaks love Skyrim and love modded Skyrim. And I asked them for good mods to cut down on bugs and still be as vanilla as possible. I feel like even with mods, I'm going to expect some jankness, but that's fine. I feel like that's just part of the experience. I also want to play Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hoenn. I saw a couple other streamers play it, and I was like, this this is some demi content. So I'll be playing that at some point. Maybe next week. There was one. Good friend of the channel, Fogpile, played a game called Girl Balls. And after I saw him, Sane with the sub. Where's my kazoo? Where's my kazoo? No! Yay! There it is. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm happy to see everyone. But yeah, I saw a game called Girl Balls, and Girl Balls looked very interesting. So I'm gonna play that at some point. There was one other thing I wanted to mention game-wise. I think it was Big Walk. Which, by the way, if you were at the Big Walk stream yesterday, thank you. I was kinda worried no one on my end would show up, because I'm kind of a late streamer. But even if you just popped in to say hi, it was very fun and cool. And thank you for showing up. I'm sorry that my stream crashed and I didn't notice, because like usually when I have a stream crash, my OBS will tell me, but like the tracker that says that I'm still live was still up, and my button that says that I'm live was still on. It's just that like my recording stopped, and I was like, oh, that happens sometimes. Like I'll record at the same time that I stream, and sometimes the recording will stop, and I was like, oh, that's just what happened. But like I apparently crashed. Lex is thinking about doing more Big Walk, and I'm probably going to stream my side again. Probably will do a little more stress testing for like performance, because like it chunked a little bit on my end, but hopefully next time I will not crash. I think that's all the housekeeping I wanted. So now time to get into the fun stuff. I have my browser games for the day, and I normally start with Time Guesser. I heard nighttime is when it starts chunking. I can see that, because like I think that's when I think the water too, like once we started getting into like the river area, that's when I started having problems. I think I'm gonna like double check my graphics quality and might turn down my field of vision a little bit. Did you enjoy the glorious melting when you visited? Yes. It was kind of funny because when we went to the beach, it was like just under 80 degrees. So it was like perfect weather for the beach. But when we went to Hello Kitty Cafe, it was like over 100. And so Sister Bun, Niece Bun, and I all dressed up real nice and Sanrio-y to go to Hello Kitty Cafe. And y'all know that my boy is Choco Cat, right? So I had my Choco Cat shirt and my Choco Cat hat, also known as my Choco hat. So I was in dark clothes in 100+ degree weather, and I'm like, ooh. that was maybe a bad call on my part. Also, hello, Sierra. Funny Tiger is here. Just in time for browser games. I think I want to start with Food Guesser this stream. I think, hold on. This is bothering me a little bit. Yes. Okay. That's so weird. See, I have my background. Where's my background? Weird. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. And then we do this. And then I do that. That's better. That's a lot better. What is cuisine match? That's new. We'll do a quick plate off, and then I'll do cuisine match. Upma. Semolina. Oh, they don't have the big descriptions anymore. No. Oh, there it is. Description. Upma versus Fa Lao. So this is beef or pork, coconut water, soy sauce, 5 spice powder, shallot, lemongrass, sugar, fish sauce, chili, cinnamon. So it's marinated meat, braised, served with pickled vegetables and a dipping sauce made from salt, lime, and chili. And bread. I'm assuming that's a bread. And then the upma is a savory breakfast staple made from semolina, typically cooked with water until it reaches a pudding-like consistency. The dish is garnished with grated coconut or fresh herbs. You know what? Honestly, I kind of love, like, semolina. So I'm kind of going with this one. Cranachan. Fucking dunks ya. Hi, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a delicious evening. As delicious as Cranachan. This is like popcorn in like goop. It's layers of whipped cream, toasted oats, raspberries, and honey. I did not eat dinner. I forgot. Good thing I have food to tempt you. In your hungry raccoon opinion, would you rather have the Cranachan or this confectionery made out of sugar, butter, cream, milk, and optional vanilla? Honestly, like, I love me like a parfait. I'm kind of going with Cranachan. Croaky looks simple with its ingredients. Croaky admittedly isn't helped by the picture. Yeah. Like, it does say it's often described as caramel fudge. So if you're into caramel and fudge, then like, I don't blame you for choosing it. But also, I kind of like fruit more than I like caramel. Feta! We know what feta cheese is. I don't. Wait. This dish is made from first heating a mixture of sheep's milk and goat milk. I didn't know feta is sheep and goat milk. Once heated, rennet is added to curdle the milk. I'm going to mess up the name so bad. But I really want to pronounce this as fucky. Probably like Fuki. Like Fuki Phai Pan. But also, like, FUQ is right for the jokes. In my humble, mono English speaking opinion. Feta is nice, but I wouldn't want it by myself. Yeah. Like my Discord bio pronouns. Q in Chinese romanization is generally pronounced like chi. Or like ch. So like fu chi. I see. It's looks like beef with sauce and sesame seeds. You want a summer salad, dice watermelon, add feta, and sprinkle a bit of curry powder. That sounds really good, actually. This dish involves boiling thinly sliced beef and beef offal until tender. After cooling, the slices are dressed in a flavorful sauce made from soy sauce, vinegar, sesame oil, and chili oil. I think I kind of agree with Kuma. Like, I love feta cheese, but I would rather have like the full meal than the cheese by itself. Dang! Lots of love for feta cheese. Cat key cack. Rice noodles, chicken, shrimp, squid, egg, onion, garlic, bean sprouts, scallion. This has like everything. It's a savory stir-fried noodle dish featuring flat rice noodles combined with ingredients like chicken, shrimp, or other meat, along with vegetables such as cabbage and bean sprouts. And then this is Immerteen cheese from Georgia. Offal is the parts of an animal that isn't normally sold, like tripe, intestine. Oh, okay. So kind of like the guts a little bit. That's fine. I actually don't mind guts here and there. It's just like I don't know how to cook guts. Ooh. That sparkling water is hitting the spot. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like back in with the fox spirits, and it's been real hot here lately. But I've been supremely thirsty. I feel like chugging water, and my body is still like, nah, more water. And I'm like, nah, I'm drinking all that I can. This dish is a fresh, soft cheese known for its mild and slightly tangy flavor. It has a pale, creamy color and a smooth, elastic texture. So it's kind of like mozzarella a little bit. It's like, if I think of like a white, kind of smooth texture cheese, I'm thinking mozz. It's made from cow's milk. It's used for baking, melting, or as a filling ingredient. So kind of like mozzarella. Oh, that stir fry looks real good though. Passatelli. I like these like little tubes. It's a type of pasta made from breadcrumbs, grated parmesan, eggs, and nutmeg. The dough is formed into strands using a special tool and cooked in a rich broth. Whoa. And then, what's this? Morcilla de Burgos. Rice, pig's blood, onion, lard, salt, paprika, black pepper, oregano, garlic, and optional pine nut. The savory blood sausage. So it's like the sausage part of it. Honestly, I kind of want to go with like the breadcrumb pasta. Like that sounds interesting. Peach Melba or Victoria sponge cake. Ooh. Oh, I love sponge cake though. Cream, sugar, and butter, then gradually beaten eggs. Fold in self-rising flour. Divide the mixture between 2 greased cake tins and bake until golden. Once cooled, sandwich the layers with raspberry jam and whipped cream. Dust with icing sugar before serving. Hi, Shay! Liga, 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 liga. Liga, 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 liga. What's the peach melba? It's a delightful dessert featuring poached peaches and raspberry sauce, elegantly served over a base of vanilla ice cream. The peaches are typically poached until tender and juicy, while the vibrant, sweet, tart raspberry sauce adds a flavorful contrast. What do you all think? Do you guys like cakes with fruit or ice creams with fruit? Like, I know I asked about the last one, but I'm kind of curious for my ball knowers when it comes to fruit and dessert. 2 for ice cream? Yo. 3 for ice cream. See, my vote wasn't going to be swayed either way, but I was going to pick the ice cream too, because I was going to say I like cake fine, but it's got to have like lots and lots and lots and lots of fruit for me to be like, ooh, yum yum. Cake can be dry and needing milk. Yeah. Like, normally when I get myself cake for like birthdays and stuff, I'll get like, what's it called? Funfetti? I like the funfetti. But, I was thinking about getting like a fruit pie this year, because I'm like, I want like something sweet and fruity. Dak Galbi from South Korea. There's this Chipsy Mayai. Potatoes. Is this like a potato pancake? This dish is a popular street food consisting of chunky fried potato pieces combined with beaten eggs and pan fried to form a thick golden omelet. Yum! And then what's this? The dish involves marinating chicken in a sauce made from gochujang, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and sugar. So it's kind of like a sweet and sour a little bit. Ooh. Stir fry the marinated chicken with vegetables like cabbage, sweet potato scallion, and rice cake in a large pan. Aww. These are both good. Aww. Gochujang is that spicy red paste. Ooh, yummy. So it's like sweet, sour, spicy. Ooh. I do really like potatoes though, as a thing. These are both really good, like sounding. And like, I would try them both, but I'm going to go with the potato. Whoa, is that like pomegranate on a burger? Potatoes have buns, the belly masa, tamarind chutney, garlic chutney, sev, pomegranate seeds optional. Wheat Bix! I know what Wheat Bix is. You take the wheat biscuits and you put them in a bowl and you pour milk on them and you kind of like smoosh it up. For added flavor, topped with fruits like sliced banana or berries, or drizzle honey. Allow the biscuits to soften the mix or enjoy as is. I heard they're really healthy and good for you if you need extra fiber. But I'm pretty good on my fiber. And honestly, if I wanted something like healthy that is made better with fruit and honey, I would go for the classic cream of wheat. Not to judge a book by its cover, but this is the most beautiful, colorful, delightful, inviting burger I've ever seen versus a brown thing. No, you're so right though, for real. So this patty is made with boiled potatoes and a special spice blend and tangy tamarind chutney. And then you put it on the bun and you garnish with pomegranate seed, sev, and roasted peanuts. The bun is buttered and toasted on a griddle before serving. It's commonly enjoyed as a flavorful, savory snack. So, like, it's not even like a meal. Like, you can have like 4 of these as your meal because it's more of like a snack food. You eat Wheat Bix when you need a poop, right? Yeah, no, let's go with that. The belly goes in my belly. Problem solved. Oh, is this like, wait, beef, cheese, bread? Hell yeah. So you just take the grilled beef, melt cheese on top. Hell yeah. Caldunny. This kind of looks like, what are they called? Fortune cookies, but filled with cream instead of little strips of paper. The dish consists of small, savory dumplings filled with a mixture of minced meat, mushrooms, and other ingredients. Ooh. The dough is typically made from flour, water, and sometimes eggs. The dumplings are usually boiled and served with butter, onions, or sour cream. You know, this is going to be a wild take, but I kind of want to go with the Caldunny. Because, like, I feel like meat, cheese, bread sandwiches is, like, a universal food. And, like, dumplings are also the cunny. Dumplings are also a universal food, but like, honestly, meat and mushroom dumplings sound really, really good. Cha-ching! 90%? Emmental cheese! Look at this festive little stack of rice with a hat. Oh, this is a party plate. Like, this looks like, you know the fancy cakes that have like lots of different tiers and they have special layers? It's like that with rice and then a little ring of cucumber and then a festive little party hat. The basket looks like green beans. Oh, it does. Kind of looks like it has like okra or something in it too. It looks like it would be so fun to play around if I were 1 inch tall. It's like, wee! The dish begins with steaming yellow rice molded into a cone shape. Surround the cone with various side dishes like fried chicken, tempeh, boiled eggs, and vegetables on a large platter. So the tumpeng itself is the rice, and you serve it with additional stuff. Carefully arrange everything to create a visually appealing and balanced presentation, highlighting the cone-shaped rice as the centerpiece. So it's not even like the stack of rice, it's like the cone specifically. Let me actually... Tumpeng. Oh, it's cute. I'm looking at like other pictures of it. I could show you guys. Check this out. So like the cone itself is like the thing. And then oh, look at this one. It's got like bell pepper and broccoli garnish. I'm cheese. What else do you want from me? Yeah, Emmental is like one of the cheeses of all time. So sometimes they're like layered, and sometimes they're just straight up like a cone of yellow rice. And then it literally is like, sometimes it's like chicken and veggies. This one's pink. It's got some brown droplets in there. Noodles! Ooh. Oh, I like this one with like a little ring. Cute. And like the chicken nuggets. Oh. Let's give Emmental a chance. It's not gonna win, but I will read the description. The dish is made from heating milk and adding a bacterial culture and rennet from curds. The curds are cut and heated before being pressed into mold. After pressing, the cheese is soaked in the salt brine for several days. Then aged in a cave for a few months. Do you need to like seek out a natural cave? Do they have Emmental caves? Or is that just like what the cheese curing place is called? That's like Nixon's government cheese, except it's on Emmental. So when it ages, it develops the holes and nutty flavor. Hold on, I gotta Google Emmental cheese cave. Cave aged cheese from Switzerland. So I think that just might be what the place you aged the cheese is called. Although I am looking at a picture of one like literally in like a cave. Best cheese caves in like Dark Souls font. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, this one like literally is like in a cave. Hold on. Yeah, see? This was really giving like from software. But like the ceiling is absolutely like inside of a cave. Ah, Wested Wind. Hello. How's it going? Gives you big Cheeto Puff. Yeah, like one Cheeto Puff is like the size of my head. Yeah. What do you think of like the cheese cave? Apparently this is where a mental cheese comes from. You just like find a cave and you stick all your cheese in there. That's crazy to me. Where is it? There you are. Anyway, we're going with the tumpeng for sure. It's like, look how festive it is. This cone of rice. Where was? Wait, yum, yum, yum. This is the one that I was like, I want to mark both of these as yummy. What's cuisine match? Oh, it's like a guessing game. Which dish belongs in Slovakia's cuisine? These bushel of sausages. This kind of like custard looking tart. Or like bread with like mysterious goop, egg, pickle, and like rolled meat. They all feel Slovakian to me. I'm gonna say the sausages. One more chance? Custard tart. Oh, nah. Which dish belongs in Timor-Leste cuisine? How much do you want backseating? You know, some people hate backseating, but like, I don't mind it. So if you know something, let me know. This looks like raw meat. This looks like rice and like jellied green beans. I was gonna go with my gut on Slovakia, but turns out it would have been correct. This looks like a mint julep or a mojito, which I know both are not wherever Timor-Leste is. So I'm gonna say this middle one. Correcto. Cyprus cuisine. Ooh. Looks like toast with bread and tomatoes and like that looks like some green bell pepper. This is like rice with like a whole haunch of meat and like pickles in it and like herbs. This looks like some kind of like either like a cheese or like a bread. I think this one. This one. Halloumi. Oh, it was cheese. Which just belongs in Taiwan's cuisine. That's lasagna. That's not Taiwan. This looks like noodles with eel. The bugs. Yeah, I was also kind of looking at this like, is that bug? That was my guess on the eel, but I could be wrong. Am I racist? It also could be tiny fish. And then whatever this is, it's like hot red and it's got some white stuff on top. I see this might be some kind of jerky on the outside or some kind of like cured meat. It's definitely not the lasagne. I think whatever this is. Eel noodles. Oh, it was eel. I recently had eel at All You Can Eat Smooshie. Sister Bun and I loaded up on eel at All You Can Eat Smooshie. So I have seen them pretty recently. Sri Lankan. This looks like bread with like some kind of filling and jelly. You ate the eel like you were slurping noodles a little bit. Yeah. I got like 3 different rolls and all of them were eel. Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say it, but I was also like, look at how like colorful and festive this like decor is with the little bushel. This is giving me the vibe. And this looks like some kind of like tofu. Oh, it was a red herring. I'm gonna go with the filled bread. Son Papdi. Sierra Leone. Whoa. This is rice. And this looks like some kind of flavorful sauce with like peppers in it. This looks like hot pot. Probably the left one because it's an island. Oh. Interesting. This one's like a sandwich. Looks like it has like American cheese and some kind of meat and then bread on top. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, soup candy. You were right, Kuma. Armenia. Yummy. So we got like here in the middle, it's like some kind of toasted bread. I was thinking of Cote d'Ivoire. Oh, okay. This is like glass noodles with onions and some kind of meat. And this looks like a bread bowl with like some egg inside and like some soup. I'm gonna go with this swirly bread. No, not the swirly bread. Maybe this one. Himbasha. I'm gonna look up himbasha because that looked really super yummy. The himbasha is Ethiopian. It is celebration bread that is slightly sweet. Oh, it looks super yummy. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this one's cool. It's got like different styles to it. Like this one's lines and like a crisscross and like the swirl. That's cool. Oh, I love that. Liberia. Ooh. This looks like some kind of small puffy pastry. This looks like a cake. And this looks like either like a block of fish or like a block of tofu. I'm gonna go with this middle one. Coos. Radish cakes. Yummy. Paloma. What's Paloma? Austin Wurst. Wow. If Austin Wurst is like German or Austrian, like how it sounds, it probably is raw meat. What was the raw meat hedgehog that Germany likes? Raw meat hedgehog. Met. That was it. I only know about Met because like you style it like here, let me show you. Met. It's minced raw pork, and you're supposed to eat it raw. Seasoned with salt and black pepper. But you also style it like a little hedgehog. This one's a heart. Met hedgehog? Yeah. You stick onions in it, like little spines. You got like olives for the snooters. It's kind of cute. I wouldn't eat it, but it is cute. Oh, this one's got pickle limbs. This one's got pickle ears and like little garnish whiskers. Cute. Met Sonic OC. Oh, I want to make that now. What the heck? Okay. Let me clean up some of these tabs. Okay. Let's do... I'm kind of doing all my browser games backwards. Let's do some Rule 30 Fortnite. I'm gonna make a gross sound real quick. Ugh. Twitch integration. Connect your Twitch account to enable chat voting. Viewers can type 1 or 2 for their choice. Oh, do you guys want to try viewer voting? Ooh, 3. Hold on. Let me hide this. And then we can enable connect to Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Make a cute sound to neutralize the gross sound. Okay. So we have Beidou from Genshin Impact. Nami from One Piece. Nami's super old. But also... a Genshin character with 2Ks. Nothing to sneeze at. Although I do kind of agree, like... Nami is like one of like the female characters from like one of like the big animes. Okay. Like overwhelmingly Nami. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. One Piece characters having different outfits every arc. Gine from Dragon Ball. Oh, I meant to ask Kalmata. I don't know why I wanted to ask Kalmata this. I think that's Goku's mom. Interesting. It is Goku's mom. Okay. I was like, is there a Dragon Ball character named after garlic? It's like, I know Dragon Ball characters are named after vegetables. And I thought Kalmata would know for some reason. Garlic Jr.? Oh, he's up your alley. Oh, let me look it up. Garlic Jr. Dragon Ball. Oh, he's just a little guy. Oh, he's a little guy that turns into a big guy. Cool. The newest Dragon Ball game DLC references 6-7. I still think it's Nami. Like, it's gotta be, right? Rouge! Oh, this is no contest. Like, Gine doesn't really have anything to go with starting out, but like, you know Rouge is up there. I'm gonna click her. Last call for Rouge for free points. 40,000. Rouge the Bat versus all of Transformers. I think how many Nami had like 2,000-ish, right? I genuinely think it's Rouge still. Like, no shade to Transformers fans, but I don't see Transformers having a lot of porn. At least from someone who is unexperienced in it. Like, I'm sure it exists, but I don't know, like, Rouge is one of like the heavy hitters of porn in general, you know? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to click on my wife. Oh yeah. Transformers? Transformers fans can get freaky, but I don't think they're nearly as numerous as Rouge fans. That's a good point. Transformers or Crunch himself. Crunch is absolutely tiny. Yeah, it's like... I don't really have much to say. Is he like the what was the it's not the blonde bimbo bandicoot. There was one Crash character based on like a bootleg of a plushie, right? Is that the guy? Is this him? The one based on the bootleg? Evil Crash or Fake Crash? I think both. He had like huge eyebrows, which is why I'm like, wait, is this him? He's got huge eyebrows. Also, can I say Beowulf is my man's? He is so cool. I love this guy. Weirdly enough, I don't feel like Skullgirls would get a lot of porn as someone who has not seen any of it. Like, how do I say this? Skullgirls fans feel too wholesome to want to like super ludify all the characters, you know? I only know Skullgirls from porn. I think it's mostly the female characters. I see. If I lewd at best, not actual porn. See, that's what I was thinking too. Like, definitely like some risque stuff, but I don't see where people would do like porn, you know? What if I very, very, very carefully look up Skullgirls? 15K on Payheat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's kind of like an even spread of the girls. Yeah, definitely like the doctor and the nun and also the zombie. Just for my like looking at it very briefly because I am live on stream. Anyway, I think there's probably more Beowulf than Crunch. Oh, but just barely. Oh my gosh. Hello, welcome in. We're playing browser games today. Right now, we're playing Rule 30 Fortal, which, if you did not know, has Twitch integration now. Yeah, like, as much as I wish there was more of Beowulf, like a Baldur's Cake, Kuma version, Baldur's Gate character is definitely gonna beat out 780 for sure. I need to tell you something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh or yippee? One of the two? Oh, yeah, there we go. Valerie Cyberpunk. I'm gonna drink some of my sparkling water. That's V, the female main character. Okay. So, honestly... Ooh. I feel like Minthara is more beloved, but Cyberpunk is more conducive to Rule 34. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. See, my guess is these two, whoever wins, it's going to be really close. Cause like, I feel like Cyberpunk is too normal to have like a lot of Rule 34, if that makes sense. I find there's more porn of NPC romance option character, but not really V, because it's open to interpretation. People like Baldur's Gate, from what I've seen, there's disproportionately little porn of it given how popular it is. Interesting. Okay, okay. I see. I see. I'm gonna go with Minthara, actually. Oh! Dang! Beans! Stickly wins! I kind of want to do one more with the chat integration because that's fun. Ramirez Fortnite versus all of Freedom Planet. Can I honestly? Do I want to say this? I kind of want to say it. I have something I need to get off my chest. Sequel is awesome because Bear is playable. I don't like the designs from Freedom Planet, or at least most of the big ones. Like, something about them just feels like not to my taste. They're not bad, just I don't like them. I also, with that mindset going in, it's hard to imagine there being Rule 34 of it. Because I just kind of look at them and I'm like, these are like the unhorny, the same way that 7-Up is the uncola, you know? It does feel a little Gunstar Heroes. I'm gonna go with Ramirez. 4,000? That's more than Nami. Fortnite has so much porn, but there's also so many characters that 866 means she isn't very popular relatively. Whereas Freedom Planet has a big cult following among furries. Oh, okay. I see. Shows what I know. I think we should take a browser game break and take a short quiz. What if we did, what goat are you? Let's find out what kind of goat I am. If Bunny were to become goat, what goat would Bunny be? Limited to goats in the United States, since there are so many goats according to the GOAT Wikipedia page. Gonna do this quiz and get throat goat. You sit down at a restaurant and the waitress asks you, what would you like to drink? Soft drink. I like my soda. Pick a primary color. Red, yellow, or blue. Probably blue. Well, yeah. Pick a secondary color. Green, orange, or purple. Orange. Pick a starter Pokemon. Rowlet, Tepig, or Totodile. I actually am a big fan of Tepig. I like the whole Tepig line a lot. Pick a monster. Werewolf, vampire, zombie, demon, or ghost. I like ghosts. I think they got the most, like, cute potential to them. What letter of the alphabet does your first name start with? D. Or Demer Upin. Is your favorite number even or odd? Okay. Genuine question. Does anyone here have a favorite number? Lucky numbers also count. I got fainting goat. It's 6-7. Even when Nispun wasn't at the house, whenever like something remotely 6-7 related was mentioned, Sister Bun would do the hands, and it was so funny. I think Sister Bun might be more into 6-7 than my niece. I have a favorite number. It is 84. I like picking file 84 on Sonic Heroes. That's why that was my favorite. I like 11. 11's a cool one. Even. What's your opinion on the color green? That's my favorite color. I like it. I like it well enough. It's not like my super favorite, but I like it more than like an average opinion, you know? Pick a shape. Square, triangle, circle. I like circle. Choose an African animal. Elefante. Giraffe. Lion. Zebra. Cheetah. 11 for an amazing reason. Hazubando's name pronounced the same as 11 in Japanese. Oh, cool. I want to pick giraffe. Giraffe is speaking to me. Sonnen goat. Such a classic goat. The Sonnen is a Swiss breed of domestic goat. Takes its name from the Sonnental in the Burmese Overland, southern part of the Canton of Bern in western Switzerland. It's a highly productive dairy goat and is distributed in more than 80 countries worldwide. The Sonnen gets an A+ in the pet department. It's a friendly breed with a calm demeanor, and they aren't as noisy as Nubian. If you're looking for a pet or fair goat for your kiddos, this may be an excellent. Is this the goat that Emma has? It's like a Swiss goat that is like good for pet milk. Stemmy. Me when I am getting milked live on stream.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kuma, if you ever see Go, let me know. Because I've also been meaning to see it. I heard it's like weirdly kind of good. I'm surprised, like, it didn't pop off more in furry spaces besides the Panther. I want to play Gamedle now. Let's play some Gamedle. Cover art. What is this fantasy bullshit? Yeah, no, Kuma is awesome at Gamedle. What was that one game that was like a pinball game on the GameCube that used the microphone? Like Oban or something? Like Oban game? Odama. I remember the box art of Odama scaring me as a kid. Where I get a big picture, please? What is Odama's last name? Okay. I gotta show you. What? So this is the box art, right? I was scared by this guy in the clouds, like looking down at everyone. Like, one of the things I used to do as a kid, I would like hang out in the electronics area and look at all the new video games while my mom was shopping. But like, I couldn't do that while the Walmart that Mama Bun went to would show off Odama, because I was scared of this guy. The giant thing on the left is a spider. The goal of the game is help bell carriers get to the map. Okay. Yeah. Microphone. Odama. Inhalt. Also secret level where you go to the Nintendo office. Yeah. But that's my Odama story. That's definitely not Odama. What is this? What's that one game series that's like blue and red guys fighting each other? Blood Bowl? Blood Bowl? It's fantasy football with orcs and elves. Correct franchise and saga. So it's probably like Blood Bowl 2? Get him, Kuma. Hell yeah. Artwork. That looks like a submarine with some like either a guy on fire or like some like purple ooze coming out. There's like John video game over here covered in blood. This is like a Far Cry, Uncharted 3. Uncharted 2, Drake's Deception. I saw a white guy with brown hair. Oh, correct franchise. I want to guess Uncharted 2. Yeah, that's Nathan Drake, all right. I recognize him from the Subway ad. How many Uncharteds are there? When is Donut Drake gonna get his own game? For real. There's 4 and the spin-off game with the female pro tag and the card game. I did not know about the card game. Drake's Fortune. Look at this John video game over here. He's like the white male protagonist of video games of all time. Four is the PS4 game. Let's try 4. There we go. It was a submarine with a dude on fire. Character. What? Who is like this person with like a vape over here? Is this what a vape looks like? I've never seen a vape. Was this upside down bear? Hello? Wait, is this Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil? No. Oh, wait, this is the Keanu Reeves guy from Cyberpunk. Johnny Silverhand. Johnny Cage. Yeah. Yeah. How did I know that? Why does he have an upside down bear? Keyword. Invasion. Power Grid. Mech Squad. Oh, this is Earth Defense Force? Friendly Fire Reactor Cords. Volcanic Hive. Pilot Upgrade. Night Cities in California. I didn't know Cyberpunk's in California. That's awesome. I'll try Into the Breach. Yeah. Hey, good one, Kuma. All right. Let's do Sonic Mania Plus. I guess regular Sonic Mania Plus. So not a platformer, not an adventure, earlier than 2017. Maybe a first-person game? Overwatch? Shooter or it's either a shooter or a strategy. And sci-fi theme. Oh, so it's, wait, hold on. It's exclusively third person. Shooter, third person, sci-fi, Halo, Halo 4. Oh, ooh, I got the year. Yes. '2012 gaming. I think it might be third person, cause side view third person is yellow. Might be like single player, because it's not multiplayer at all. Madden 12. Madden. What do you mean? There's no Madden 12. Sci-fi, huh? UFO. Dun 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 dun. What's that one Blizzard RTS game? StarCraft? StarCraft. So it is shooter for sure. Sci-fi shooter that's third person in 2012. What was that one game? Prey? No. And it's first person. Okay. So it is third person for sure. Let's get a clue. Get a clue. Action, fantasy, sci-fi. Action, fantasy, sci-fi in 2012. That's a shooter. Fantasy shooter? What are you talking about? XCOM. The Bureau. Oh, it is single player. And it is Unreal Engine. Historical? What do you mean historical XCOM? Mac. Gaming in 2012. Aliens real. Aliens are real and you can make out with them. Fantasy shooter. Fantasy shooter, huh? Team Fortress 2? Team Fortress 2. Oh, that's first person. And also 2007. I love the Linux penguin. He's so fat and cute. '22 classic Gun Gal double piece. Linux scares the devil. Oh man, that guy is such a weirdo. Kuma's been going to locals lately to play games, and there's like one guy that's just like the most crackpot conspiracy theorist guy that you only hear about in legend. And he said that Linux like scares the devil. Someone by the bus station that I need to transfer at. Wasn't this guy also talking to you about like sex robots or something? Single player, third person. Jessica Alba sex bot that he's gonna 3D print for $1,000. What a steal. Yuri lover. Hello. I'm doing well. I got back from a super vacation. I saw my sister bun in California, and we had a good time. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to think of video game. Odama. Odama is not here. What the? Ace Attorney? So the only hints we have are it is action, fantasy, sci-fi. It's a single player shooter, and it's third person. And I know for a fact that Ace Attorney is not a shooter game. Big Top Turnabout. Big Top. Oh, that's not here. Yeah, like game engine, like unless you're playing like a Sonic game and it's like on Havoc, I just kind of assume everything's gonna be Unreal. Shooter game. I'm gonna cheat because I'm nasty and evil. Shooter games in 2012. The big shooter games of 2012. Resistance, Burning Skies. Oh, Counter-Strike. I don't think it's Counter-Strike though. Transformers Far Cry 3. Oh, Borderlands 2. It might be Borderlands 2. Borderlands Twice Time. No? Oh. Yeah. Mass Effect. Mass Effect is single player and it's third person. Ashura's Wrath? Shooter? Hack and slash. Is Ashura's Wrath a shooter? Unreal, third person. It has shooter elements. Like, if you were to tell me Ashura's Wrath was a shooter, I'd be like, nuh-uh. At the start of the game, you're blasting dudes like you're playing Star Fox. The ending is paid DLC. That's funny. All right. I think we should do another quiz. I have for you here today, which My Little Pony Friendship is Magic character are you? With 20 different options you can get. Danny, smile. There's 14 questions. Pick a color. Orange. Send link. You don't hear from me in a month. Send link. I will put this one in plotting and planning, so anyone can become a horse if they want to. Choose an element. Loyalty, redemption, generosity, love. I was a horse on Tuesday playing Big Walk. Yeah, you all didn't see it, but for like the second half of Big Walk, where like after my game cut out, Kuma was like carrying me everywhere. I was like, go forth, my steed. And I was like carrying like the babies and the lights, and Kuma was carrying me. Horse. Oh, the Banui with the iPod. That's literally me. Like, see this bunny with like headphones in, listening to jams and sleeping on a comfy bed? Like, that's me. That's me, like, every time I stream, before I stream. I'm like taking a comfy nap so I have the energy to stream. I want the bird is so fucking cool. Like, I am Bunny, but if I were to be a different animal, what would I be? I do like this tortoise driving. I do like this friendly crocodile saying hi. I like this polite cat. I'll be tortoise driving. Your friend is going through a hard time. What do you do? I try to be there and comfort my friends. Sit and listen to them talk and offer to stay to just be peaceful together. Honestly, like, this one is so spot on. Like, I like advice. Like, if you were to comfort me, I like when people give me advice. But I've been around a lot of people that just need an ear to talk to and someone comforting to be around, and I've gotten really good at that. So that's gonna be my answer. What you listening to? Like, literally right now I'm listening to Fudiger Arrow ambient music. Oh, show tunes. I love my show tune. Probably pop and dance. No, rock and metal. Rock and metal. That's like the most sonic coded. You've been invited to the Grand Galloping Gala. You decide to wear an outfit like Rainbow, like Twilight, Rarity, Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinky, or None/other. I feel like I would pull off something flashy, like a Rarity or a Twilight. I do like Twilight's is like flashy, but not overwhelming, you know? I kind of like her vibe a lot. I also like Applejack's little boots. Her like formal boots. It's so cute. Applejack is so underrated and I love her so much. Pick a season. Summer. I love summer. I don't care. Summer is the time of year where you can more comfortably get away with not wearing a lot of clothes. And I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not wearing any clothes. I don't like wearing them. It's like the one time a year I can get away with just wearing my bandana and nothing else. All right. Here I go. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Aw, yeah. We got the beans. We got the beans. Hey, yeah. Whoa, oh. Oh. Yeah. Yippee. Okay. Pick the cutie mark you're most drawn to. Oh, Sunset Shimmers is here. Celestia, Luna, Cadence. Oh, there's a lot of them. Don't need one. Oh, I do like Dipsy Doos. Trixie. I have a mutual that is absolutely like in love with Trixie. I need to talk to them more. Shout outs to Chibi Caro for being my mootie that loves Trixie. I do like Starlights. Actually, you know, I'm torn between Starlight and Rarity. Like, maybe I'm biased because Rarity is my favorite horsey. But I also really like rarities, like the bold blue on white. Such a good look. I'll go with Starlight. Pick a character who is not a final result. I love Big Mac. He's a fun dude. Big Mac kind of reminds me of Brother Bun, actually. Like, if you ever wanted, like, kind of like a general description of Brother Bun, think of Big Mac. Just like big guy, real quiet, real soft. How would your friends describe you? Probably silly. Probably kind of dumb. See, even though I would say my friends say that I'm dumb, I think a lot of them would also say that I'm smart. Or not like book smart, but like worldwide. Like wise and knowing bun. Caring? Probably caring. Probably stupid. Honestly. You know what? Kind and genuine. I feel like I get like genuine and earnest the most. It's movie night with friends. They ask you to pick the first movie. What are you choosing? Action, comedy, something animated, scary movie, musical, drama, or period piece. Honestly, I do like my animated movies, but I'm torn between animated because I do really like animation in general, or action, because I feel like the last few times my friends and I have gotten together to watch movies, I've picked like a James Bond. James Bond movies are really good movies for just kind of like vibing out to and being like, oh, look at this funny man like slap chopping dudes and smooching ladies. I'm torn. I gotta go with my heart though. I'm picking the animated one. You sit down in a restaurant and look at the menu options. What do you order? Personal chocolate fountain, apple pie, plate of tacos, hamburger, candy loaded cake, spaghetti, just some tea, tower of finger sandwiches, vegetable fruit platter. These are all pretty good. I got Totino's party pizzas waiting for me after stream. I'm so excited. I haven't had one in so long. You know what? We were just talking about like fruit sweets earlier. I'm gonna pick the apple pie. Pick a negative trait you have. Closed off is weirdly kind of on the nose. I am a stubborn person, but I kind of feel like I use my powers of stubbornness for good. I can be a little bit of a grouchy grumpus, but I think closed off might be it, because like when times are tough, I like to isolate pretty bad, actually. Who do you think you got? If you came from Reddit, go back and tell me who you got. Oh, Sunset Shimmer. You represent empathy. You're slowly learning that your mistakes don't define you. You're an honest, witty pony who always stands up for what's right. Oh, cool. I got Autism Incarnate Mod Pie, because of course I did. I need to, like, finish Friendship is Magic, because, like, I haven't seen Sunset Shimmer, and I haven't seen, what's her name, Starlight? Yeah, I haven't seen Starlight. Oh, Spike is here! I love Spike. Discord, Main 6, Sakura, Derpy, Mod, Trixie is here. Cadence is here. Celestia is here. Ah, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are here. Never stop the Jaish. I watched a season or two. It was pretty alright. I remember really liking it, but I didn't watch too much of it. I think I got up to like season 3 when I was watching it. Alright, I'm gonna get back up. Yeah. Hello. Alright. I think I'm going to do a couple rounds of Time Guesser, and then we will be done with stream. Let's do daily and then a regular round. There's some green gas and someone coming out of the green gas. Whatever this is on the sign here is on these people's hats. Petter Lairs? Petrlers. We got phones. Wait, you zoomed in. I think that lady has a flag. Green, white, red? Oh. I see it. Might be Hungary, actually. So we got phones with 3 and 2 cameras. If this were a flag, it would be Hungary, I think. Because I think Hungary is in this order of like red, white, and then green. I'm not 100%, but I'm like above 90% sure. There's also like flags and banners back here too. that are like red and like yellow and maybe black. Bronx Documentation Center. So this guy has a hat from the Bronx. Wait. Staff. Okay. Let's quickly drop our time real recent, like 2022, I want to say. Red top, white middle, green bottom for Hungary. Ah, I knew it. I see this building back here. I'm like, this is Europe for sure. So I feel very strongly that this is Hungary. This feels like a politician. Like a politician meet and greet. Hungary is right here. We'll drop it like right here in Budapest. Oh? Oh, it's Mexico! It's Mexico City! That makes a lot of sense. I was 2 years off the time though. Presidential candidate Claudia Sheinbaum greeting supporters at the Plaza de la Constitution in Mexico City during her final campaign rally before winning the election as Mexico's first female president. Cool. Yeah, I knew the Bronx hat was a fluke. I was like, you're not fooling me. We got Norway here. There's a statue. Oh, wait. Someone's got a wizard hat over here? What are you doing with a wizard hat, buddy? This feels like some kind of like fancy cavalcade. Like there's a lot of people and there's like cars. I'm with a wizard hat though. Kind of hard to pick out a time. I feel like it'd be like 70s or 80s considering these stripy shirts and the wizard hat, because wizard hats were big in the 70s and 80s, as we all know. Let's do like 75. And we'll say it's in Oslo. Oh, it's Iceland! No, I'm dumb. I'm drum the dum. Crowds gathered in central Reykjavik during celebrations marking the 1100th anniversary of the traditional settlement of Iceland, commemorating the arrival of Ingolfur Arnason, who is traditionally regarded as the island's first permanent Norse settler. How come Iceland has no ice? How come Greenland is not green? I am like saving myself with these time picks. I was only a year off on time. Oh? Dirt? Looks like... Look at these people in like these fancy hats. Got some like round cover hats, some like military personnel. Macerata. People with cameras up here precariously over like these hanging parts of this like stone structure. This kind of gives me Alamo vibes. Like this is somewhere in like the Southwest United States. So like genuinely, like honestly, for real, I'm ballparking like upper Mexico to like Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I could be wrong, but I feel so strongly about it. And I'll tell you why. Like, this part right here, I have seen like old native homes that were built into like cliff faces. Not like, I think they're, wait, are they called pueblos? Pueblos. No. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. But like those houses that are built in like cliff faces, I've seen those. And I saw them in Arizona. And I remember they're kind of like sprinkled all over this general area. Chihuahua. Maybe San Antonio in like the 1940s, like right after World War II. Rome. Okay. Thousands of fascist party members known as Black Shirts gathered inside the Colosseum to hear Italian dictator Benito Mussolini during the celebrations marking the 4th anniversary of the 1922 March on Rome, the event that brought the fascists to power in Italy. Oh, it's the Colosseum. Okay. I like super goofed it. Willy Baumeister. Who's Willy Baumeister? Oh, hey! These kind of look like dates, a little bit. Oh! Wait. I think this is like someone died, because it looks like 1880 to 19 something. This is either French or Italian. Black and white. Fixie. Mary Long. If you say so. Oh. Ben Barca. Revelations. I think this might be French. Ou de griso for disparu. Normally, I'm so bad at the years in Time Guesser, but I feel like I kind of like stumbled my way into making big brain bunny moves this time around. This one's kind of like, I don't know though. It could go either way. France? Maybe it's like Barcelona because it's close to France. I'm kind of torn on this being like Spanish, French, or Italian. So it gives me the vibe that it's somewhere in Europe for sure. Maybe there's a trolley car. Well, actually, this looks like 55 or 35. And if this person passed recently, then that would kind of give us a ballpark estimate. Like 55? 55. 66. A street scene in Geneva, Switzerland during the mid-60s. Not the worst guess. It could have been better, but not the worst. UPS is the other brown sauce. UPS unfair? Ooh. UPS unfair to Teamsters. UPS on strike. Oh. LA Rubber Co. Ice Dog. Sanctioned by joint cancel of Teamsters number 42. So these are postal, no, they're I'm thinking of the USPS. That's the United States Postal Service. So UPS is the other one. Teamsters 42. Local Union 396. This is also 396. People are dressed up pretty warm weather. So I feel like it's kind of hard to judge LA Rubber Co. as like, oh, this is in California. But I think that mixed with like the warm weather outfits really says to me like this is the Southwest United States for sure. Yeah, no, like I don't blame people that get real crazy about mail strikes, because like that is so important. I think the fanny pack and the hair is giving me like 90s energy. I want to say like 1990. It could also be the 80s. Whoa! UPS workers demonstrating outside a Los Angeles distribution facility during a nationwide strike calling for better part-time wages and more full-time positions. I was 7 years off, but it was the 90s, and it was literally 2.2 miles away. Wow. 8,000 out of 10,000. That's not a bad round score, to be honest. I kind of goofed it with the Rome and the Mexico City and the Iceland, but like that wasn't a bad round, to be honest. All right, no timer, let's go. University of Washington Norrsklubbin. Classic consignment. So let's go to Washington State. Might be Seattle. Look at this like fun assortment of folks here. Not quite sure the time. Used to be like 2010s energy. Cause this sign feels a little modern. And I'm kind of having a hard time picking out the fashion from all these people dressing intentionally in like red and t-shirts. Oh, there's a sticker on the sign. Maybe like 2014. Let's try 2014. Oh, 2010. Members of the University of Washington Norwegian Club participating in a parade of Norwegian Constitution Day. It was 6 miles away, and I was 4 years off. Not bad. Affordable Australia. Auckland Regional Authority. Oh, Air New Zealand. Building. Pacific. Bank of Government Life. Corner Pharmacy. So, wait. Taxis. Taxis kind of gives me the vibe that it's like pre-2000s, back when taxis were more of a thing. And then this is absolutely somewhere in Oceania. Where's Auckland? Is that like so there's West Australia, North Queensland, South, and New South Wales. Is Auckland? Oh, Auckland. There we go. It's in New Zealand. I'll put it right here. And then time-wise, I'm thinking like 92. I think that might be a little late, but I'm going for it. 2 miles away. Queen Street, Auckland in the 70s. Cool. I was almost perfect and I goofed it up with the year. That's fine. America. Oh, that's the Washington. So that's in Washington, DC. I forgot what it's called. The Washington Monument. Washington, DC. There's the White House, the U.S. Capitol. Washington Monument. Yes. I'll put it like right here. This photo is in black and white, but there's a very healthy spread of people of all races in here. So I think this is during a civil rights sort of kind of thing going on. So that would have been somewhere in the 60s, I think. Like 65? 66? 66. Oh, I was 3 years off and feet away. Over 2,500,000 demonstrators participating in the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, a historic event where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his iconic I Have a Dream speech, and a defining moment in the civil rights movement calling for racial equality. Cool. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. That's also, like, I think that's like one of, this is also Washington, D.C. That's not the Capitol building, I think. It's like kind of domey, as you can see in this little picture here. It's like exactly like right here. And look at this crackerjacked looking fellow over here. This guy's getting me hungry for like caramel covered popcorn. This is like right after the end of World War II. So like 45? 45. 43. A U.S. sailor taking a photo of his girlfriend in front of the United States Capitol. Yeah! Dude. It is kind of funny that I got like 2 Washington, D.C. areas back to back. But like, I'm also amazed that I recognize them both. Ah, Farsi. Cigarettes. This might be Egypt? Something tells me like this is probably Egypt. Cause there's definitely like Arabic around, but the ladies can stay like they don't have to dress super modest, you know? Also, I really like these signs. They're really cool, actually. I think with the cigarette sign, I want to say it's kind of like as early as color photos will let me go. Maybe like 67? 6-7? And I feel very strongly about Egypt. I'm gonna put it in Cairo. Oh, 5 miles away. Pedestrians crossing an intersection in downtown Cairo during the early 60s. I was 6 years off. Wow. Dog, I am like destroying this round. 42,000 out of almost 43,000 out of 50,000. That's a great score. Wow. Cool. All right. I can feel myself getting hungry. So, I am going to leave. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you. I love playing fun browser games. I love getting to talk. I missed everyone when I was away. I wanted to stream so bad, and doing 2 in a row was a great idea because it really scratched my itch for sure. Aw, none of my usual go-tos are streaming right now. Oh, actually, Fog is streaming. Fog is streaming Lobotomy Core. Let's go say hi to Fog. It's been a hot second since I raided into him. Fog pile. Everyone can dog pile, Fog pile. I will be back maybe next week, sometime soon. And I think next stream for sure is going to be Pokemon Infinite Fusion, because I got it to work, and I want to make some freaks. Enjoy your Tostitos, Zaw. Yeah. Thank you, Kuma. Alright, everyone. I'll see you around. Goodbye. I love you so much. Go forth and do crime. Blah.